Good morning everyone, I am Juberth Omaña and this is my report about biosafety on GMOs. There are initiatives for the protection of the general human population regarding issues and concerns about GMOs. International organizations develop principles and treaties that somehow ensure biosafety on GMOs. Some of these initiatives are as follows. First, the Codex Alimentarius Commission. The Codex Alimentarius Commission, established by FAO and WHO in 1963, develops harmonized international food standards, guidelines, and codex of practice to protect the health of the consumers and ensure fair practices in the food trade. The Commission also promotes coordination of all food standard work undertaken by international governmental and non-governmental organizations. Second is the Cartagena Protocol on Biosafety. The Cartagena Protocol on Biosafety to the Convention on Biological Diversity is an international agreement which aims to ensure the safe handling, transport, and use of living modified organisms resulting from modern biotechnology that may have adverse effects on biological diversity, taking also into account risk to human health. It was adopted on 29 January 2000 and entered into force on 11 September 2003. Third one is the International Trade Agreement on Labeling of GM Food and Food Products. The label of all packages of genetically modified foods or foods containing ingredients derived from biotechnology or food additives or food that may contain genetically modified material must indicate that they have undergone genetic modification. These provisions apply to all such products imported and manufactured in the national territory. Local effort to impose the labeling of genetically modified foods are thwarted. The World Health Organization claims that all GM products are available in the international market have passed safety assessment by national authorities. The safety assessments basically look at the environmental and health risk factors, and food safety usually follows the Codex Food Code. GMOs in the Philippine context. Introduction of GMOs in our country created issues and controversies similar to other countries with GMOs. There are, of course, proponents and opponents of these issues. In 1990s, the concern about the GMO started with the creation of the National Committee on Biosafety of the Philippines through Executive Order number 430 of 1990. The NCBP developed the guidelines on the planned release of genetically manipulated organisms and potentially harmful exotic species in 1998. In 2002, the Department of Agriculture released Administrative Order number 8 on that same year. The entry of GMO importation started. December 2002 to present, there are 70 GMO, 62 GMOs of which are approved for food feed and processing, and the remaining 8 were approved for propagation. In 2004, the Philippines was classified by International Service for Acquisition of Agribiotech Application, Senator Juan Flavier authored a bill on the mandatory labeling of food and food productions with GMOs. In 2006, the Philippines became part of the Cartagena Protocol on Biosafety, and in the same year, Executive Order Number 514. In 2010, the Organic Agriculture Act was issued. In 2012, Representative Teddy Casino together with other congressmen, and December 2015, the Supreme Court ordered to put an end to the field testing of GMOs. In March 7, 2016, the 5 government agencies, namely Department of Science and Technology, Department of Agriculture, Department of Environment and Natural Resources, Department of Health, and Department of the Interior and Local Government passed a joint research and development, handling and use, transboundary movement, plant and plant products derived from the use of modern biotechnology. This joint department circular paves way to issuance of new permits for planting and importing GM crops in the country. Genetic engineering is an engineering field of science. Its quests are to preserve and prolong life. In more than 4 decades since the first genetically modified bacteria was produced, thousands of genetically modified organisms have been created and propagated. Some are approved by experts and government authorities for human use and consumption, while others are kept in institutional research laboratories subject for more experiment. There are advantages and disadvantages in using genetic engineering in both fields of medicine and food and agriculture. There are controversies that are still debatable up to the present. The major concern of the opponents is the long-term effect of GMOs to humans, while the proponents' flagship is the success stories of the GMO recipients. There is still a way to go for GMOs to prove itself as humans seek answers to life predicaments, or as humans play like God. That's all, and thank you.